was an American hostage held in Syria killed by a Jordanian airstrike. That's what ISIS said in an online posting Friday, claiming that she died in the group's de facto capital, Raqqa. The posting included a picture of a collapsed building and claimed that the woman, identified Friday by her family as Kayla Mueller, was being held there. But it did not show the body or provide any proof of death. Jordanian government spokesman Mohammed al-Momani said his country is looking into the claim. But, he said, we are highly skeptical because of ISIS's proven lack of credibility, and he questioned whether they could identify Jordanian warplanes so high in the sky or would hold a hostage in a weapon warehouse. Later, he told CNN that ISIS uses these events to manipulate facts and to manipulate public opinion. What we know about this terrorist organization is that they are liars when it comes to these things, al-Momani told the Situation Room with Wolf Blitzer. Interior Minister Hussein Majali also knocked down the report, calling it another PR stunt by ISIS. They tried to cause problems internally in Jordan and haven't succeeded, Majali said. They are now trying to drive a wedge between the coalition with this latest low PR stunt. ISIS has held a number of hostages from the United States, Britain and Japan. As of now, at least 2 Westerners are thought to be in its custody: British journalist John Candley, who has appeared in a number of ISIS-produced videos, and the American woman, who is a 26-year-old hay worker. CNN has not previously named Mueller because of a request from the family. Asked about ISIS's claim of the woman's death in Raqqa, State Department spokeswoman Marie Harf said that she could not confirm those reports in any way. Obviously we are deeply concerned, she added. We have not, at this point, seen anything that corroborates ISIS's claims. The Prescott, Arizona, native was taken captive in August 2013 in Aleppo, Syria, after leaving the Doctors Without Borders hospital, her family said. Before that, Mueller graduated from Northern Arizona University and spent years traversing the world, including India, Israel and her native Arizona, where she worked in an HIV/AIDS clinic and volunteered at a women's shelter. Her going to Syria in late 2012 with the Danish Refugee Council and support to like humanitarian agency aligned with that same mission to help others. What drove her? According to her family, Mueller would say, I find God in the suffering eyes reflected in mine. If this is how you are revealed to me, this is how you are revealed to me, this is how I will forever seek you. According to a source close to the family, ISIS had set a deadline of August 13, 2014, for a €5 million ransom to be paid or the group would kill her. When it comes to ISIS, there's plenty of reason for skepticism. Most of its hostages have been executed by the terror group, which then touted the grisly deaths online. That was the case with Jordanian pilot Lieutenant Moat al-Bey, who was captured by the Islamist extremist group after his F-16 fighter jet crashed while on an anti-ISIS mission near Raqqa. Video emerged Tuesday of ISIS burning him alive while he was locked in a cage. After the video came out, Jordanian officials said they have reason to believe al-Bey was actually killed in early January. That suggested that during the month between, while signaling its openness to a prisoner exchange with Jordan, ISIS had known all along that the pilot was dead. CNN terrorism analyst Paul Cruikshank is among those very dubious that ISIS is telling the truth this time around, including its claim that the U.S. hostage was alone in the building and that no militants died in the strike. It seems very, very convenient for propaganda purposes, from the ISIS point of view, Cruikshank said. CNN law enforcement analyst Tom Fuentes also cast doubt. The buildings in the photo are damaged but there is no smoke. If the pictures were taken just after an airstrike, there would be smoke from smoldering debris, he said. Retired U.S. Army Lieutenant Col. James Reese, a CNN Global Affairs analyst, says it's plausible the hostage may have been inadvertently killed in Syria. "We all know that the U.S.-led military coalition's intelligence in Syria is not as good as we have in Iraq now," Rees said. "So it is plausible Mueller was killed, and it could be unfortunate. But sometimes that happens in these wars." Though there is no evidence Mueller was killed, U.S. intelligence and law enforcement agencies are working on a theory that she may have died weeks or months ago, sources said. Intelligence and law enforcement sources said the theory comes from prior intelligence on her captivity and ISIS' past behavior with hostages. The claim of the Jordanian airstrike killing her likely is a convenient way for ISIS to explain why it killed a woman, which could be problematic for its message, the sources said.